And it's long past time we got back out there. So where to? Dulles International Airport. Let your imagination soar. Book now at flydulles.com/nonstop.
This is Ralph Rensler, director of the Smithsonian Bicentennial Folklife Festival. If you enjoyed the festival, you'll be interested in this invitation.
Ladies and gentlemen, an opportunity like this cannot be taken for granted.
This evening, we are going to be beating our hearts out for you all, so I want to see people enjoying themselves. So get up and feel the music and do something about it, okay?
This event is a right of cultural democracy.
We have many, many partners, you included. I encourage you to stand alongside with us as we travel this journey year after year.
Good afternoon. How are we all doing? Yes? Okay. We have a very special event today. Classical dance from India by one of the greatest troops, definitely in the United States. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay, now to begin with, some of the younger ones, you can actually come up here close by if you want to bring your chair, if you want to be closer. You want to do that, some of you? Okay, yeah? Okay, I'm going to give some introduction to the festival, thank our sponsors, and then we'll have a little more details about our dance group. And we have the associate director here who will also lead us through that too. And then we'll get to the amazing dancer. Incredible choreography, yes. So welcome to the 2023 Smithsonian Folklife Festival. For over 50 years, since 1967. And you saw the film, right? That's sort of old stuff, right? But you realize that it's very important historically, and you are part of it this year. The festival has convened people on the National Mall to explore, exchange, and engage. What a beautiful idea. The power of culture and creativity. We want that, right? In our lives today. This year, our two programs, the Ozarks over here, behind us, Faces and Facets of a Region and Creative Encounters, Living Religions of the U.S., which is on the right-hand side. Our program has to do with religion, Hinduism, and communities here in the U.S. Add your festival stories to ours on social media with the hashtag 2023 Folklife. Okay, so if you're doing any shots or videos, send it to that, or add the hashtag. The Smithsonian Folklife Festival is produced by the Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage and presented in partnership with the National Park Service. Yes, we're on the park, you know, the mall. Thank you, thank you, thank you, National Park Service. The festival is made possible by people like you. Visit festival.si.edu and join our community of contributors. We also receive federally appropriated funds, Smithsonian trust funds, contributions from governments. Thank you, Congress, businesses, foundations, and individuals, and in-kind assistance, and food, recording, and craft sales. The festival strives to maintain an accessible and inclusive environment for all visitors with all different abilities. If you are in need of an accessible seating option or assistive listening during this presentation, please see our venue manager. We also have signing right here. The venue manager has an Ask Me button. Detailed accessibility information about our festival accessibility services, including ASL interpretation, audio description, real-time captioning, and a variety of other services can be found on our festival website. So we want to be inclusive for all of you. Promotional support is provided by Metropolitan Washington Airports Authority and the Washington Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, so we also thank them. For Creative Encounters, Living Religions in the United States, what a beautiful idea. Has received generous support from the Vili Foundation's Religion and Cultural Institutions Initiative. The national initiative aims to help museums and other cultural institutions foster greater public understanding about religion and present the contributions of people of all faiths and the diverse religious communities in the United States. The program also receives federal support from the Latino Initiatives Pool, administered by the National Museum of American, Latino, and Asian Pacific American Initiatives Pool, administered by the Smithsonian Asian Pacific American Center. Also, we have a lot of programming. Have some of you seen the Hindu temple? Yes? Okay, in the corner there. These aspects have been supported by the Hindu Temple of Greater Chicago. Hello, let's say thank you to the Hindu Temple of Greater Chicago. We have our Vice President right here, yes. So we thank them. And also, as you know, the festival is open from 11 till 5 p.m. After that, we have a concert right here tonight. How many like square dancing? That's going to happen tonight, so hang out. Come on down over here. Okay, now I'm going to do a little introduction in terms of our dancers and their company. The company is Natya Dance Theatre, and we have the artistic co-director Kritika Rajagopalan here with us today. Whoa, yes. And she'll actually discuss the piece before it begins. Now, this type of dance is called Bharata Natyam. It's an ancient dance of tradition from South India. Classical Indian dance has a long history, goes back thousands of years, and it continues to thrive in contemporary times, right now. Now, also what's really interesting and important to mention is that traditionally, classical dance was danced in the Hindu temple. In fact, I actually saw one of our dancers at the Lamont Hindu temple, and I thought, yes, this is the group we want to bring to DC for you. Under the artistic leadership of Hema Rajagopalan, Natya Dance Theatre has become one of the most accomplished in the United States. It was founded in Chicago in 1974. It's rooted in Bharatanatyam, and they also draw from this classical dance tradition, but they are very innovative, as you'll see in their choreography today. Their contemporary interpretations create rasa, that's actually the aesthetic experience that spiritually transforms audience members. Hello, do I have an audience here? Yes? We want to transform you. We want to transform you. And the title is called Shakti Chakra, Energy Cycles. I'm just going to mention the dancers who you'll be seeing perform. As I mentioned, Kritika Rajagopalan is the artistic co-director of the Natya Dance Theatre. Today we have dancers Parvati Vanamurti Acharya, the daughter of one of our priests, Vidya Govind, Partha Prashant, Aditi Ram, Amukha Malyada Sambudrala. They are absolutely incredible. So with that, I'm going to disappear. We'll have questions, answers afterwards. Enjoy the show.
Namaskaram. Thank you so much, women. I am very excited to be here today with all of you to present this lovely art form that is still living and breathing in your backyard. It's ages old, over 2,000 years old, as a matter of fact. And with this art form, one of the main constructs was to create a way for us as a medium to convey any idea, any content, any story, and uplift everybody that was watching. One of the main ideas of Bharata Natyam is to take hand gestures, facial expressions, footwork, and put them together to create not only a display of athleticism, vigor, expression, storytelling, but also bringing to it a transformative nature. When we tell a story, we want to not only entertain you, but also hope to educate you and also take you to enlightenment. We hope that with this next piece, we will be sharing some of the stories of the Bhagavatam, the Upanishads, and bringing to life the creation story and the 5 activities of God. In Hinduism, as the voiceover will tell you, you will hear a voiceover that comes before every abstract section, and it'll be followed by a depiction or a storyline. But before I begin, I wanted to take a minute to invite all of you to use the lovely wooden floor. So if you want to take your chairs and come on forward, please do. You're most welcome to come, and don't be afraid, we don't bite. So come on forward if you would like, so that you can see the facial expressions better. I'm going to ask Vela to take a seat right front and center so that everybody else is less nervous. So thank you. See? And so please feel free to come on forward and join us. If you have to leave during the show, no problem. Now you can see the facial expressions a lot better. As we're going through the piece today, you will be hearing voiceovers that also tell you the story. In the story, they're going to be telling you about morals, visions of the depictions of creation and sustenance, protection, dissolution, and purification. Some of those aspects you might not fully understand, and that's okay. If you have any questions at all, please remember them, and please feel free to ask questions at the end. There'll be a little bit of a Q&A at the end of the performance. Today, we are presenting an excerpt of one of our signature works. We've actually presented it here 25 years ago, very much in DC. And we're very excited to bring it back. Shakti Chakra, which is called the energy cycle, is really about what that cycle of life is according to Hinduism. Shakti, which means the harnessed energy or the divine energy, is what's being shown today. So with creation, as it goes through the full cycle, it comes back to dissolution in the end. And it's very much created according to how the Big Bang Theory was created as a creation myth. So without boring you anymore with any more talking, I'm going to let my dancers dance, and I will put the mic away. Thank you.
Now, Shakti Chakra, the energy cycle. Shakti Chakra portrays the 5 activities of God according to Hindu philosophy. Every activity is interpreted through expressional dance and is preceded by an abstract segment. It is said the world was created from the first word of God, Om. From an infinitely small particle of the eternal energy was born this universe of matter. By you, this universe is born. By you, this world is created. You who are eternally the form of the whole world, at creation, you are the form of the creative force.
Tane, kuta, kina, kutaka jam jam ta ta jam. Takat ta jam. Tari tari ta tana, tana tana ta jonu, jonu jonu ta dimi, dimi dimi ta kita. Tari ta tana ta jonu ta dimi ta tane, kuta, kina, kutaka jam jam ta ta jam. Takat ta jam. Tari tari ta tana, tana tana ta jonu, jonu jonu ta dimi, dimi dimi ta kita. Tari ta tana ta jonu ta dimi ta tane, kutaka ta tari ta jam tana ta jam, jonu ta jam, dimi ta jam tane, kutaka dei tari ta jam tana ta jam, jonu ta jam, dimi ta jam tane, kutaka ta, takita ta kine, kutaka ta, takita ta tane, kutaka ta, takita da tane kutak tajam tajam kina kutak tajam tajam deta 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 kutak tajam deta 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 kutak tajam deta 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 tat deta kutak tajam deta kutak tajam tat kutak tajam kutak tajam
sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa ni pa ga pa ga re sa ni sa re ga pa ni sa ga re sa.
The six evils, lust, desire, greed, pride, anger, and jealousy, are considered to be the cause of obstacles in the spiritual evolution of man. These evil qualities are continually removed by God. An example of each of the qualities is illustrated through episodes from Hindu mythology. Greed. Driven by greed for power and wealth, the demon Bhasmasura does severe penance to receive a boon from Lord Shiva. When Shiva appears, Bhasmasura asks for the power to turn whatever he touches to ashes. Shiva grants him his wish. Bhasmasura proceeds to test the boon on Shiva, who runs to Vishnu for help. Vishnu, disguised as the beautiful woman Mohini, appears before Bhasmasura and mesmerizes him. Mohini engages him in a dance, during which she touches her head. Bhasmasura imitates her and is instantly turned to ashes.
அண்டம்மனைத்தையோ நடுங்க வைத்திடும் வலிமை பெற்ற ஒருவன் பஸ்மாசுரன் நானே. அண்டம்மனைத்தையோ நடுங்க வைத்திடும் வலிமை பெற்ற ஒருவன் பஸ்மாசுரன் நானே. அரனை குறித்து தவம் மேற்கொண்டு மேலும் அரிய வரம் ஒன்றை பெற்றிடுவேனே. शम्भो शङ्कर परमेश साम्ब सदा शिव जगदीश. 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 परमेश जगदीश परमेश जगदीश जगदीश जगदीश. ॐ नमः शिवाय. ॐ नमः शिवाय. ॐ नमः शिवाय.
धीम त धीम रत्त धीम तद्धीम तक्किट धीम तकिट तक तकिट तकिट तक धीम रत् धीम रत्त धीम तक तक्किट धीम तकिट तक तकिट तकिट तक धीम तद्धीम तत्तद्धीम तत्तद्धीम तदिकिट 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 तक तकतम तकिटतम तकदिनतम तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकतम तकिटतम तकदिनतम तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकतम तकिटतम तकदिनतम तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं तकदिक तत्तिंगिण्णत्तुं.
ॐ नमः शिवाय. ॐ नमः शिवाय. ॐ नमः शिवाय. உடலை வருத்தி தவம் செய்த பஸ்மாசுரனே சுடலை பொடி பூசிய யாமகிழ்வு கொண்டோம். என்ன வர வேண்டுமோம் கேட்பதை தருவோம். சொன்ன சொல் மாறாது உனக்குறுதி அளிப்போம். முக்கண்ணனே என் கரம் எவர் சிரசில் பட்டாலும் அக்கணமே அவர்கள் சாம்பலாகும். அறிய சக்தியை எனக்கு வரமாக அளிப்பீர். வாக்கு தவறாது நான் கேட்டதை தருவீர். அசுரனே உனது எண்ணம் போலவே பொசுக்கும் வரத்தை மறுக்காதளித்தோம். பரனே உன் சிரசை தொட முடிவு கொண்டே. சுந்தரி இவள் யாரோ சுந்தரி இவள் யாரோ வன மோகினியோ சுந்தரி இவள் யாரோ வன மோகினியோ இந்திர லோகத்து கந்தர்வகள் நீயோ சுந்தரி இவள் யாரோ வன மோகினியோ இந்திர லோகத்து கந்தர்வகள் நீயோ சந்திர வதனோ செய்த மந்திரமோ சிந்தையை மயக்கதே ஈதல்ல தந்திரமோ யாராகிலோ இவளை அடைந்திடுவேனிடாக ஏதாகிலோ கேட்டான் என்னையே தந்திடுவே
Pride. The arrogant and rich Satyabhama humiliates Rukmini as she is making a garland with tulasi leaves for Lord Krishna. Sage Narada, the troublemaker, informs Satyabhama that Krishna has given Rukmini the celestial flower, the Parijata. Krishna encounters an angry Satyabhama and pacifies her by giving her the Parijata tree. Sage Narada informs Satyabhama that all the flowers from her tree are falling into Rukmini's yard. Trouble follows, and Krishna is torn between Satyabhama and Rukmini. To settle the matter, Narada suggests that Krishna sit on a weighing scale, and that whomever can outweigh Krishna in wealth will keep him. Satyabhama puts all of her gold on the scale, and nothing happens. When Rukmini puts one leaf from the tulasi plant on the scale, it tips over. Satyabhama realizes her fault and asks for forgiveness.
மாலை எந்தன் மணாளனுக்கா மனமொன்றுமில்லாத மாலை எந்தன் மணாளனுக்கா மனமொன்றுமில்லாத மாலை எந்தன் மணாளனுக்கா அவருக்கு இது அழகா மாலை எந்தன் மணாளனுக்கா தலை முதல் பாதம் வரை தங்க வைரகணிகள் அலங்காரம் ஆகாதடி அந்த மார்பில் இதை தரித்தால் பார்க்க சகிக்குமோ எடுத்தறிவேனடி இந்த மாலை எந்த மணாளனுக்கா மனமொன்றுமில்லாத மாலை எந்த மணாளனுக்கா கலகம் வருகிறதே என் செய்வேன் துக்கடி பொல்லாப்பு என்ன வரப்போகுதோ பாரு நீ கலகம் வருகிறது நாராயண நாராயண நாரதர் வந்தனம் செய்தேன் கண்ணா தனிமைக்கு தொல்தரவு தந்து விட்டு பாரிடாத மலரொன்று கொடுத்து செல்ல இங்கு வர வேண்டியிருந்தது சும்மா இருப்பேனா நன்றாய் நடிக்கிறேன் அந்த பாலரே நாரதர் நடந்ததை மறைக்காமல் என்னிடம் உரைத்தாரே கணக்கரிய எழில் பாரிஜாத மலரே எனக்களிக்காது ருக்மிணி களித்தீரே எங்கு வந்தீர் இங்கு ஏன் வந்தீர் உன் மன கூரையே இப்போது தீர்த்திடுவேன் எண்ணற்ற மலர் கொண்ட மரத்தையே அழித்திடுவேன். நாராயண நாராயண அன்னையே நன்றாக ஏமாத்திரே அன்னையே நன்றாக ஏமாத்திரே பொல்லா கண்ணன் செய்த மாயான் ஜாலத்தில் மகிழ்ந்தீரே அனைத்து மலர்களும் அடுத்துள்ள ருக்மிணி மனையில் விழுவதை பாராது விட்டீரே. கலகம் செய்து என்னை தவிக்க விட்டு நின்று கலகலவென சிரிக்கும் நாரதரே நீரே இதற்கோர் முடிவு கூற வேண்டும் என்னை இக்கட்டிலிருந்து உடல் விடுவிக்க வேண்டும். வழி ஒன்று சொல்வேன் அதன் பின்னே என்னை வழி கூறலாகாது நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள் கண்ணனுக்கு ஈடான பொருளை கொடுத்து வேண்டுமானால் நீங்கள் பெற்றுக்கொள்ளுங்கள். பொன்னை கொடுத்து கண்ணனை பெற நினைத்த அன்னை பாமாவில் ஆணவம் அழிந்தது அளவிலா பக்தியால் ருக்மிணியால் சிறிய துளசி கொண்டு கண்ணனை பெறவும் முடிந்ததே.
By you, it is protected. At the time of the protection of the world, you are the form of the protective power. Evil King Hiranyakashipu orders everyone in his kingdom to pray only to him, and not to God. He is angered to find his own son, Prahalada, praying to Lord Vishnu. The king tries to kill him by throwing him from a mountain. But Prahalada does not die. King Hiranyakashipu then pushes his son into a fire. Again, Prahalada remains unharmed. An angered Hiranyakashipu demands the whereabouts of Lord Vishnu. He kicks a nearby pillar and asks, "Does your God exist in this?" Instantly, Lord Vishnu assumes the form of half man and half lion and tears Hiranyakashipu apart, thus protecting his devotee Prahalada.
Baparitsa ta za za da ni da ni da ni da da ba da ni da ni da 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 ni da ni da ni da ba baparitsa za 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 da ni da ni da ni da da ba da ni da ni da da ni da ni da ni da ba gamari da za za da da ni da ni da ni da da ba da ni da ni da da ni da ni da ni da ba gamari da za za da da ni da ni da ni da da ba da ni da ni da da ni da ni da ni da ba. Harinarayana, Harinarayana, Narayana, Hari Namo Namo. Harinarayana, Harinarayana, Narayana, Hari Namo Namo. Narayana, Hari Namo Namo. Narayana Hari Namo Namo. Narayana Hari Namo Namo. Narayana Hari Namo Namo. Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Narayana Hari Namo Namo.
Talang kutakadi kutakata dikita tom tat ditta kata jam tare kita takata ditta dimita kita takadatta dari tatta dana datta janu datta dimita dari tadana tajanu tadimita kaditta kata jam tare kita takatai ditta dittang kutakata datta dari tatta dana datta janu datta dimita dari tadana tajanu tadimita ditta kata jam tare kita takata takaditta kata jam tare kita takatai ditta dari taga ditta dimita kajonu taga ditta dari taga ditta dimita kajonu ditta dari taga datta tadana taga ditta dari taga datta tadana taga dari taga tadana taga dari tagadom kritakagadom ditta dari taga datta tadana taga dari taga tadana taga dari kritakagadom ditta dari taga datta tadana taga dari taga tadana taga dari kritakagadom
Harinarayana, Jagannatha Hari Narayana, Jagannatha Dina Bandhuke Rakhwala என் வாக்கை எதிர்க்கவோ போதுமடா நாராயண பெருமை அவனல்ல பிரம்மன் பாரின திறமை போதுமடா நாராயணன் பெருமை அவனல்ல பிரம்மன் பாரின திறமை
தாம் தத்தம் தத்தம் தத்தத்தத்தத்தத்தம் தத்தம் தத்தம் தத்தத்தத்தத்தத்தம் ததித்த ஜுணு தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தத்தத்தம் தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தத்தத்தை தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தாம் ததித்த ஜுணு தத்தத்தம் தாம் ததி 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 தாம் பிரகிருதம் தத் பிரகிருதம் தத் பிரகிருதம்
ஹரிநாராயண ஹரிநாராயண நாராயண ஹரி நமோ நமோ நாராயண ஹரி நமோ நமோ ஹரிநாராயண ஹரிநாராயண நாராயண ஹரி நமோ நமோ நாராயண ஹரி நமோ நமோ எங்கே உன் நாராயண சடா அவனை காட்டடா எங்கே உன் நாராயண காட்டடா அவனை காட்டடா 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 தூணிலும் இருப்பான் துரும்பிலும் இருப்பான் எங்கும் நிறைந்த பரபிரம்மன் தூணிலும் இருப்பான் துரும்பிலும் இருப்பான் எங்கும் நிறைந்த பரபிரம்மன் இந்த தூணில் இருப்பவனை வரச்சொல் உன்னை காக்க அவனை வரச்சொல் இந்த தூணில் இருப்பவனை வரச்சொல் உன்னை காக்க அவனை வரச்சொல் நாராயணன் என்னை எப்பொழுதும் காக்க அருள் புரிவார் ஐயா ஐயா நாராயணன் என்னை எப்பொழுதும் காக்க அருள் புரிவார் ஐயா நாராயண ஹரி நாராயண நாராயண
Diggy 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 dum. Tatta. Diggy 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 dum. Tatta. Diggy 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 dum. Tatta. Diggy 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 dum. Tatta. 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 Diggy diggy dum. Diggy diggy dum. Diggy diggy dum. Diggy diggy dum. Ditang 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 touchum. Ditang 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 touchum. Ditang 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 touchum. Ditang 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 ditang
ஓம் நமோ நாராயண ஓம் நமோ நாராயண ஓம் நமோ நாராயண
The evolving toward purification assumes the role of a mother, lover, and devotee. This section does not have an abstract segment.
Krishna, 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 Krishna ni begane baro, Krishna ni begane baro, Krishna ni begane baro, Krishna ni begane baro, begane baro, ಮುಖವನ್ನೇ ತೋರೋ, ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ, ಮುಖವನ್ನೇ ತೋರೋ, ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ, ಮುಖವನ್ನೇ ತೋರೋ, ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ, ಮುಖವನ್ನೇ ತೋರೋ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ನೀ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ, ಕೃಷ್ಣನೇ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಮುಖವನ್ನೇ ತೋರೋ ಬೇಗನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಮುಖವನ್ನೇ ತೋರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣನೇ ಬೇಗನೆ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಗವನ್ನೇ ತೋರಿದೆ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಗವನ್ನೇ ತೋರಿದೆ ಜಗತ್ತೋ ದಾರಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜಗತ್ತೋ ದಾರಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜಗತ್ತೋದ್ಧಾರಕ ನೌಮ ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜಗತ್ತೋದ್ಧಾರಕ ನೌಮ ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಕೃಷ್ಣ
In this abstract piece, the manifested material world is reabsorbed into the unmanifested Spirit of God, only to manifest again by His spiritual energy. Thus, the cycle continues. By you, at the time of dissolution of the world, you are the form of the destructive power.
udanadim sarirana tatadim tatatom tanadiradim tanadirana udanadim sarirana tatadim tatatom tanadiradim tanadirana udanadim sarirana tatadim tatatom tanadiradim. Tanadim tadiranam tatadim tatatom tanadiranadim tanadirana udanadim tariranam 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 tatadim tatatom tanadiradim tanadirana udanadim taridanam tatatim 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 tatatom tanadiradim.
Surrounded by my shields am I. Surrounded by my children am I. I am the void. I am the womb of remembrance. In this darkness, I am.
Sutadu patu badara vildamunaku dinama rupamunaku nitadaya mangalo harivan nayana tyagarajadim vinutamaina dinama rupamunaku nitadaya mangalo harivan nayana tyagarajadim vinutamaina dinama rupamunaku nitadaya mangalo ninama rupamunaku nitadaya mangalo ninama rupamunaku nitadaya mangalo
Thank you all for just a lovely experience presenting for you today. I really just enjoyed the energy that was coming from the audience because without you all, it really doesn't help us unless you give us those good vibrations. So thank you all for being wonderful Rasikas. I wanted to take a very quick second to explain a little bit, but also invite you all. There is a microphone up here. If you have any questions at all, please join us to the mic and ask anything you would like. Right there. Right up front. I know. You got to walk to the front, though. Like all the way to the front where the mic is. Well, while someone's really thinking about coming to the front, I wanted to share with you guys about how long this project has been going on for. Shakti Chakra, the energy cycle, has been going through about 25 years of touring and presenting all over the United States, India, as well as in Europe. And we're just very excited to bring it back here. One of the things that I wanted to say about this project is that it was all an original score created by G. Vijayaraghavan and T.S. Shankaran, who's a flutist and a mridangist, a double-headed drum mridangam player. And it was also sung on the track here today with Sushila Ramaswamy and Hema Rajagopalan, who is our guru on the Nattavangam. When we created this, one of the biggest reaches that we wanted to do was that everybody kept saying, well, I couldn't understand it, or I wasn't sure what was going on. So one of the things we wanted to do was bring our traditional stories to the forefront, making it more accessible and more reachable to all audiences. In Bharata Natyam, when we are creating projects, they don't have to be about age-old stories from religious text. They can also be about Swan Lake, or about water shortages, or about drought, or about transforming within ourselves to be better connected and interconnected with each one of us. Collaboration, connection, and social awareness to important causes is one of the things that Natya really stands for. And when we try to create projects, we really want to be able to not just reach the person who is understanding the art form, but also the person who is just experiencing it for the first time. Bharata Natyam is the form that we do, and in Bharata Natyam, as you saw all the dancers present today, they sit in a plie-like position. It's called an aramandi, looks like this. And the feet beat out complicated rhythmic patterns. And the hands also move in symmetry with the dance. The hand gestures, there are almost 50 of them. You will be able to see single-handed gestures, double-handed gestures, and each one has a meaning. But just like a letter in an alphabet, that one letter can be placed in many different words, in many different sentences, in many different stories. So I can use pataka, which means flag, but I can use it to also say me, you, all of you. Here, the lights on the stage, the clouds in the sky, the wind. And I can also use it to say the same thing in many different ways, just like we would in acting. Come. Come. No. No. So along with the body language, facial expressions, but what's most important is what is inside of you. What are you feeling? Just because the word says no, or yes, or my goodness, she's so lovely. Oh my gosh, she's so lovely. It means that you have to see what is within you to bring in what is the most important element, which we call sattvika. Sattvika is that essence. What is the essence of the mood? Well, for today, I feel like the mood for me is gratitude. And thank you all so much for being with us this afternoon. Oh, question. Look at that. Look at our brave soul here. Okay, thank you. Just one question.
All right, I came up because no one else was, so I decided to be brave. I was just curious about the 6, I don't remember what you called them.
Evils.
But the 6 evils, they seem parallel to the 7 deadly sins in Christianity, but it seemed like you didn't have sloth. So I'm curious about the...
Here's what I think. Yeah. This is the Kritika version of the 6 evils, okay? So bear in mind, it may not be really coming from the Upanishads or the Vedas or anything. I think all the evils, no matter which religion you come from, they're all in the same world of bad. So as long as you can hit a couple of them, we're good. In the 6, lust, greed, I'm going to get these wrong. Lust, greed, anger, jealousy, pride, which, you know, is debatable because you could be proud about something else. But, and I'm missing something. Anybody, somebody, anybody, dancers, someone. But you get the idea. I think that the 7 deadly sins, the 6 evils, there are other philosophies that bring in those concepts. They may be defining it for you, but the goal originally for Bharata Natyam is to bring the literature, which people may not be reading, people may not be going to church, people may not be wanting, they may not even have access to go into the church. So this is one aspect that helps them to learn more about what is good morals, how do we reach, how do we transform ourselves to be better, how do I learn that I should recycle my plasticware and compost my plates and the forks, right? So how do we reach people? Here is one avenue and one medium to do that. That's it. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, also tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we have a workshop with Kritika at the Crossroads Theatre, okay, on the side. Did you feel anything? Yes, that was the whole point. So give it up for Natya Theatre, Kritika, Rajagopalan, and our amazing dancers, Parvati, Varnamurti Acharya, Vidya Govind, Partha Prashant, Aditi Ram, Amukta Mala Samudrala. Give it up for them. Yes, that was incredible, incredible. Also, we need to thank our staff here, Sissy, who puts on all these shows on the stage, Bruce, Allison, Tyler, Nate, Devin, Troy, Elias, the captioner, and the interpreter. Hello. Yes, we need to thank them. We need to thank them. But above all of that, we need to thank Sabrina Motley. Who is she? She's the director of this Folklife Festival. We need to thank the chief curator, Michelle Banks. We need to thank Rebecca Fenton. We are living their dream, having all these religions here. And again, we need to thank the Hindu Temple of Greater Chicago that is bringing Hinduism to the Smithsonian Folklife Festival right here. And here is our president, Manish Sharma. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.